Shadesradio.com. Shadesradio.com.
This is Happy No Shadesradio.com.
Shadesradio.com.
All right, here we go. All right, now, this is what we're going to do, man. You know, we started off a little rough, all right? Seemed like we started in the middle of a conversation. The hell is this? Sleepwalkers. See that? Sleepwalkers. Now, I don't know what this is. But this is interesting. Cookie cutter. Yes. She's got a cookie sheet there. All right, interesting. All right. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into what I've been working on for the past couple of weeks, and that is the new issue of 9 Elements digital magazine. And go to 9 Elements Facebook group. You can check out the magazine right there. All right. Have y'all seen the magazine yet? All right, let's check out the cover. Well, what's on the cover this month for the August edition of 9 Elements digital magazine? Well, in this issue we have Wise Intelligent in his theory on the craze behind planking. You know, planking when people lay stiff as a board and they lay down like that. Well, Wise Intelligent has his own theory about planking, right? So we get into that. We also give a little, on this show, you've seen Jehst, the artist from the UK, who's, like I keep telling Shayu, he's quickly becoming part of my top 10 favorites, personal favorites. You know, Jehst has some freaking ill rhymes, yo. That kid goes in like on, I don't really think I've heard a whack track from that kid yet. Like, I don't think I've heard a whack rhyme. Lyrically, the dude is really nice, man. Like, he's better than a lot of people. You know what I mean? And I put up a fucked up question to him, and I'm gonna put the fucked up question to y'all too. You know who Jehst is? Because this is the question, and this is what I was telling Shayu. I think Jehst is better than Eminem, because people are gonna make that comparison. He's like, oh, who's the best white rapper of all time? I'm sorry, that's just gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily a fair question, but people are going to ask that question. And so far, if you want to say who's the best quote-unquote Caucasian rapper of all times, right? It's between Eminem and Everlast. Although people sleep a lot on Emcee Search and Prime Minister Pete Nice. They was actually very dope. You know what I'm saying? It's just that they didn't make as much music as, say, Eminem, whatever. Personally, see, Eminem has done a lot more for hip hop, you know what I'm saying? In that sense, like he's done a lot, I'm sorry, he has done a lot for hip hop in that sense, as a quote unquote white dude, right? As a so-called white dude, right? Now, then say Emcee Search or Pete Nice and them. But if you think about it, Pete Nice and Emcee Search, they had a dope style way back in the early 90s, like the late 80s. You know what I'm saying? Is when Third Base came out, like in the late 80s, like 89 probably, right? Or 88 maybe, and Search can fucking freestyle his ass off too. All right, so they're like older school. So it's saying, okay, who's better, Kool Moe Dee or Black Thought? Well, you're gonna say Black Thought because Black Thought has a much more intricate rhyme style than Kool Moe Dee. But Kool Moe Dee came out so much earlier than he did, so that's kind of hard to say. So yeah, see, Eminem is sort of like better than, Emcee Search and Pete Nice and stuff. But they came out way before him, though. But so for now, contemporary people, just to get rid of that question, of course, you got to remember, Prime Minister Pete Nice, he was like trying to sound like Rakim. Pete Nice was trying to sound like Rakim back then. So, of course, he had sort of a dope style because he was trying to mimic Rakim, kind of. You know what I mean? Who? BC Illa is the best white rapper ever. Okay. Easy now, believer. Easy now, believer. Hold on there, believer. Who the fuck is... I don't know about it. Yeah, but look, easy now. We can have our personal favorites of cats that we know. this dude named Self from Jersey out here that will rip a motherfucker. And he be drunk half the time. I've showed you Self on here. Self is a wicked round, but most people don't know who he is though. So that's not fair. Like I'm talking about of the people that people know of, like of the people that got mass appeal. I'm saying who's the best out of them. Oh damn it! Don't say that now. Ice baby. And look, and you know what? I tell you what, Vanilla Ice is better than Waka Flocka. Vanilla Ice is better than Gucci Mane. Vanilla Ice is better than Little B. Vanilla Ice is better than a lot of people. So you hate on him, he's a joke and all that kind of stuff. But he's actually he wasn't as bad a rapper as like a lot of the motherfuckers today though. So what's up with that shit? I don't know if, I don't think Vanilla Ice is better than Lil Wayne. I can't say that. Lil Wayne does have, you know, a certain style. He's just actually like more comedic than it, but people think of him like a hardcore gangbanger type of person. But really, he's like a comedian. Like if you listen to the shit he's saying, it's all jokes and shit. He just be saying it so people think it's all hard and shit. But really, that shit is fucking jokes. Like, you know, if you listen to Lil Wayne shit, it's really kind of just funny. Like some of the stuff he be saying, like little metaphors and stuff that he be using, it's just kind of funny. Lil Wayne is whack because of his attitude. That's what you don't like now. And that's the funny part about it is, that's the part that people liked about him was his attitude. It was never really about his rhymes. It was about his attitude. All right, see? All right, calm down, believer. Calm down now, believer. Believer talking about learning about some Chicago underground. Because see, believers out there representing the Chi. What up to Chicago? Matter of fact, who's the best Chicago rapper ever? Common. Come on, is there anyone better than Common as a Chicago rapper? You said Common Sense is better than Common. Now, are you trying to imply that the old school Common is better than the new Common? You might be able to say that, but the new Common has made the old Common survive. So that's the fucked up part about that. That's the fucked up part about that. You know what I mean? Because if not for the new Common, nobody would give a fuck about the old Common. So I got Jehst in there. In other words, the bottom line is I got Jehst in there. And like I said, he's quickly becoming one of my favorite rappers. Not favorite white rapper, nothing like that. He's one of my personal favorites. I like his rhymes a lot. Like if you listen to a lot of his rhymes, those are the kind of rhymes I like kind of too. Like even though his stuff is freestyle conceptually, but he's saying a lot of the shit that you would talk about in a deep rhyme though. But it's freestyle though. You know what I'm saying? He like has like a real freestyle concept about like how he rhymes, but like the shit that he throws in there is good shit.
Nuke Proof Suit, metal plate face, head like lead with a heavyweight gaze. Anybody in my way better make haste, cause I move like alligators move through the Everglades. With a mouth full of razor blades, and I've got body bags that are tailor-made. I've already taken your measurements, stamping my feet like stampeding elephants. From the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, penless, stupendous, flow with the elegance of eloquence. Streets blow with the elements, regard me as cardinal, call me your eminence. When I'm in the club, I rock a Nuke Proof Suit. When I'm on road, I rock a Nuke Proof Suit. Warzone, walking here to Beirut. Everybody gotta get a Nuke Proof Suit. When I'm in the club, I rock a Nuke Proof Suit. When I'm on road, I rock a Nuke Proof Suit. Warzone, walking here to Beirut. Put to my boot, yo. With the strength of the Jack Iron, I baptize this 99 proof when I spit it at the spineless. Make them transmit it on the wireless. The new world orders when I'm finished with the wine list. I know it's over your head a little when I riddle with the impact of a terror missile. Televisual, my Nuke Proof Suit's federal issue, and it's measured to fit you, one size fits all. Cause they got us all up against a brick wall. But they're gonna fall if we follow this rule. Ape shall not kill ape, it ain't safe if you're out too late. When it proves out of date, Nuke Proof Suit's the fashion statement the nation's dying to make. You're a big man but you're out of shape. With me it's a full-time job, catch a slap in the face. And it's been like that since back in the days. Grab a bag of the haze, kick back and I blaze. My Nuke Proof Suit blocks laser rays. They send Apache helicopters and I'm snapping the propeller blade. When I'm in the club I rock a Nuke Proof Suit. When I'm on road I rock a Nuke Proof Suit. Warzone walking here to Beirut. Everybody gotta get a Nuke Proof Suit. When I'm in the club I rock a Nuke Proof Suit. When I'm on road I rock a Nuke Proof Suit. Warzone walking here to Beirut. Good to my crew, Nuke Proof Suit. Manufactured to strict regulations and fully insured against alien invasions. Anti-plutonium, anti-uranium. Hard hat bounce the bullshit off my cranium. No propaganda, I'm like Tetsuo's doppelganger. Mechanical body hammer, hands are anvils. Raps are overkill, body blows landing like Evander Holyfield. This show I steal, my flow you feel. Foes run up in the club and get clubbed like a seal by the Eskimo code. Chilling in my igloo, ice pick, fly chick, filling up a big zoo. Nuke Proof back to back, water walking, warmonger talking, thunder for your Walkman. And you ain't gonna see another morning. The weatherman storming, I'm raining, it's pouring. The way that I'm inflicting pain is appalling. You can see the walls of the empire falling whenever I'm performing. Empire flaming, the entire place starts crawling with cavemen. It's uncivilized on the pavement. My Nuke Proof Suit's anti-contamination. When I'm in the club I rock.
You know, same shit I'm always smoking, motherfuckers. Nothing different.